Okay, great afternoon. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm in the midst of changing my dietary stuff. Now, I had been eating way too many carb things, and I gained like 15 pounds. Not good for the diabetes. I ran out of my diabetes medications and stuff, so yeah, that's not great. But so I'll show you what I'm going into and why I'm going into it, and kind of primarily what I've been eating. I stopped with putting the coconut sugar in my coffee. So what I'm going to now is this allulose. So you do a couple of teaspoons of allulose, and what I do with that is 1 teaspoon of the Torani sugar-free, okay? Because while the coconut sugar raises your blood sugar slowly, it can, impact things. So the first day, now I have to say, the first day I used this is something new, this allulose. I was running to the bathroom that night. I mean, it just flushed everything out. But the second day, I'm quite fine, so getting rid of the sugar since I ran out of my medication. And I do love my coffee. People know on this channel I have to have my coffee, that's it. So that's what I'm having in now. The allulose, a couple teaspoons of that and 1 teaspoon of the Torani with a good butter. The Tillamook is what I have here. Usually I do use a lot of the grass-fed butter. The Irish butter is kind of what I prefer. So I do put a nice big dollop of that in my coffee because I'm doing kind of keto, which is, mainly a lot of protein, no sugar, and yeah. So one thing I have with it is, of course, a good meat. So this is a ribeye steak. Of course, it's, no antibiotics, no growth hormones, all of that type of thing. I'll have that. And another thing I found that's working well for me is the Johnsonville. This has got the smoked sausage with a little bit of cheddar in it. So the, it's got more fat in it, which is something you want for keto. So that's been working well for me. Another thing I can do pretty well is the kielbasa. So I'll have the kielbasa as well. Now when I have the smoked cheddar or the kielbasa, usually I'll have it with egg sauce. Now I do a lot of my main protein thing now is hard-boiled eggs, pasture-raised hard-boiled eggs. So what I do with those is just take an egg, cut it, put in the microwave for 15 seconds, put a nice large dollop of butter on it, a little bit of paprika, a little salt, boop, down it goes. Sometimes I'll add a piece of olive on it or something, just to change it up. But this seems to be my best way of doing protein. Now I'll put a link in here where they talk about egg. It's the perfect ratio of fat and protein. One of the perfect proteins that you can get, a lot of health benefits. So that's my main thing. But I will be having some sort of probably meat product as well during the day. A lot of times when I have the meat product, I will have like a scrambled egg, something like that with it. Now, the other thing that I'm adding to my diet, which is really working well, is a cucumber, okay? Now, I'll put a link in here. You cannot believe the benefits of cucumbers. Oh my God. They have so many benefits. And what I'm finding with this is, for, like I said, for me, the easiest thing and most fulfilling, I think, is hard-boiled egg and a cucumber, having a cucumber. Now, I'll have cucumbers for snacks. I'll have it, as a separate meal. I just cut it up, a little bit of salt, and we're good to go. But I'm putting links in there that tell all the benefits of cucumbers. You're not going to believe the benefits of cucumbers and cucumber juice. So that's it. That's my main dietary thing. So when you go to the store, it's really quick. You get cucumbers, you get eggs, and you get your meat source protein, whatever it is you're going to have. So real simple. You're in and out of the store pretty quickly. And, like I said, for me, the easiest protein is the hard-boiled eggs. So that will be my main source of protein. Although I'm not adverse to having some meat of some sort, either kielbasa sausage or the beef. I try to get grass-fed. If I'm having beef and stuff, I do try to get grass-fed and things. So that's what I'm going into. So for the next few days, I might be going through a bit of keto flu. You know how that is. When you start switching over your diet, you do go through that for a time. But again, this is also something easy I can do on the road as well. Hard-boiled eggs, cucumbers, simple, simple, simple. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. Thanks for tuning in.